piss slaps.
And it's a very good evening. You might have just heard that. This is
impeccable timing. Impeccable timing.
Report with Steve, Carlo, and Ian. Boys, good evening. First of all, let's go over to the man who's drinking probably not fruit juice. Ian, how are we doing?
I'm very well, chaps. How are you?
Yeah, so far so good. And we have to a bit of a warning. Steve's been on his works do. He wasn't working from home today. He's been on an actual do. Steve, did you have fun? Did you enjoy it?
Very nice. Old Moor Tavern down at Manvers. Shout out. Not bad. Bit expensive for Christmas dinner. But I didn't have Christmas dinner, so I didn't care.
Oh, no. Why not? Listen,
Why not?
It's a bit of a Christmas stroke New Year's special. So we're going to have a look.
I've just been singing for the last hour, and this voice, it's getting on its last legs.
This was earlier
doing
today.
a help, to be honest. And I've seen a few people around the room with these black hoodies on and these bars of football.
Is that Jim O'Brien?
I've just got a feeling you're all good singers, boys. So I'm going to need you to get up with me and come and help me out, if that's all right. Gather round, come on.
We're dying a thousand deaths here, aren't we?
Caleb Vickers is so far out of time, it's unbelievable. Whereabouts for this then, Carlo?
This is at the hospice.
What's a hospice? About a gallon and a half. I hope he's not injured now.
So that was a selection of the first team squad today. They visited the hospital and the hospice, and I mean, they do it every year. Heart of the community, great to see. So to get us in a bit of a festive mood.
So is that the end of the podcast, right? Happy New Year. See you later.
That's it now. I'm going to play a song on the guitar, so clap along. No. Fixtures. We know we've got fixtures to catch up on, and obviously going further in the FA Cup means, you know, catching up will take some time to get those in. Christmas, always a busy period. I mean, Ian, if you look away at Exeter, which is a long old trip on Saturday, Boxing Day at home to Mansfield, the 29th at home to Lincoln, and then away January 1st at Wigan. I suppose quite kind, isn't it, to say 26th, 29th at home? That has to be nice, no travelling indoors. And there's only really Exeter that stands out, but you have to get that one out of the way. You look at that, 2 home, 2 away, points-wise, what should... I know you'll say, well, 4 matches, 3 points, 12 points. Realistically, if we want to keep, in touch with those above us and everything else, what are you looking at these fixtures? And the home fixtures should be 3 points, shouldn't it? Mansfield, Lincoln.
I'm not sure about Lincoln, mate. They're strong and they beat us in the reverse fixture, didn't they? And I think they've got a good record at Oakwell. I think point at Exeter, beat Mansfield, probably lose to Lincoln, just beat Wigan.
Yeah, I've got to go with that.
I think Lincoln is a tricky, like joking apart, Lincoln is a tricky fixture. They have a strong team this season. I think Exeter's always just tough to go anyway, innit? Mansfield should be the most winnable. I think Wigan should be a winnable game. I don't think they're not doing anything great, are they? So, yeah, but we just ship goals, don't we? We can see goals, so we could even draw at Wigan. But I'll go draw Exeter, beat Mansfield, lose to Lincoln, win at Wigan.
Yeah. Steve, you said you agree with that. We know that Georgie Gent probably, well, the earliest they're saying he'll probably be sort of like Boxing Day when he's back involved. Are we missing anybody else? Because Jallo was on the bench, wasn't he? But we didn't get to see him, did we?
Better's injured as well, isn't he? I believe.
Yeah, he'll be saying looking at Boxing Day or later. So
we're still struggling for that left back, that cover at left back. The Givney is definitely not answer for that.
Oh no,
no,
please
no. Not unless he switches Watson again, but I don't know. We seem to lose some. If Watson's not playing on right hand side, we lose some because then he tends to pull Bland back. And as much as I like Bland, I want him in midfield. I don't want him at right back.
Yeah,
not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we spoke a couple of weeks ago about the transfer window. Conor Horan's been talking about sort of like his priorities. And we joked about it before we went on air. We never really mentioned it last time. Outgoings. I suppose Nguali Kwachi, whatever his name was, he's a gunner, hasn't he? Something clearly went wrong during the summer, and he's been nowhere near, so he can go. Let's put it on the line. Russell, Phillips, I know they're being used every now and then. They're not really regular starters. Is it time to see if there's interest and either cash in or what do we do? I mean, I was talking about Russell on Saturday, and then I had to swallow my words because he scored a goal. But
and I've got to say, it was a good goal. It was a brilliant finish, absolutely brilliant finish. But what else has he brought to? Has he brought to team over last? I know he's not played for the last few games, but you see, Phillips. I think Phillips has been proper piss poor this last few games. But having said that, he's playing him in a defensive midfield role.
Yeah,
he's never been a defensive midfielder. He's not my favourite player. I may have mentioned that before.
No, you haven't.
Have I not mentioned that? Oh well.
No,
anyway,
I've never heard that.
But you know what? If he's going to have a poor game, at least let him have a poor game in his normal position. Don't put him in a defensive role, and he can have an even poorer game. But I think it's time to offload. I think it's time to offload Russell. While he's doing well with Jamaica, you get a bit more money for him. Phillips, if anybody were interested in Phillips, I'm not being funny, he'd have been gone last season and season before. So totally I think we'll take it on that, because if he goes, it'll be somewhere that not necessary. I'm not saying I don't want him, but I bet it's not somewhere he wants to go.
No.
And you've got your periphery players. I think Rooney can go back. And if you're going to get another lone player in, get another lone player in. Vickers started off really well. He's dropped out of form. Does that mean you send him back, or is that just being a bit harsh? Do you give him a chance? I don't know, but we know what we want, and we know what we want to bring in. And hopefully Connor's thinking exactly the same.
Is he... I know we have these discussions every year. I won't say it seems like every year, but I know it's every year. Does it feel a little bit different? Because I look at the team, and when you look at players that are players, not lone players, are players, and you look at Reyes Cleary, you look at Jonathan Bland, you look at Kelly, you look at Shepherd. It's I know you can't build a team around them because we're halfway during the 25-26 season, but there's the makings there of potentially a really exciting team. It's the missing pieces, isn't it? Up front, we know we've got DKD, but we know we need more. And at the back, everywhere else seems to be. Ian, you shared some stats with us earlier in the week, and whilst we're all saying we're doing all right, we've got games in hand, but we're not lost touch. We're still there. Actually, if you look at the last 3 seasons, we've always had sort of this amount of points or there or thereabouts, isn't it? But it feels different, doesn't it? Or is it just me being ultra positive again?
No, I think it does. The league's very different this season. I think I've said it. I think on the last podcast. I think in previous years you've had 2 or 3 runaway teams, and I think this year it's much of a muchness. Momentum's massive. I think if you look at Bradford and Stockport have come up and have kept their momentum going. And with the exception of Cardiff, the teams have come down. You look at Rotherham as a classic example, or Doncaster. Some teams have done a really good one. But anybody can beat anybody on the day. So I think the stats are very similar to what Clark and managers have gone who've not finished the season.
He's not finished season at Bristol Rovers, has he? Bless him.
He hasn't, no. And Steve Evans is half the man he was.
Yeah.
Well, very funny, very good.
But it does feel a little bit different, and there are we name them, don't we? There are like 5 or 6 players who stand out real first on the team sheet every week, and if I'm going to go a bit deeper about it, I thought about it watching the Leyton Orient game, and I remember Adam said on the last podcast that our budget is middle to lower end League One, and that is where we are. We're 10th. We are that kind of middle. So we are getting, from a club point of view, you are reaping what you sow in that respect, haven't we? We haven't got deep pockets. So the players that you are buying or trying to get on loan are pretty much where we are. I mean, I know you can say, the coach should coach them, but ultimately, the likes of Bijibene, these type of Phillips, they are third division footballers, aren't they? They are League One players, and we are where we probably should be with the budget that we've got. Would you say?
Yeah.
Gone are the days of having a Woodrow, Anderson,
Morris,
Thomas, Jacob Brown, Noah, some of these players who can boss it in the Championship. We don't have that squad anymore, and that's where we are now. We are a top 10 team in League One because that's the budget we've got, and they're the players that we're recruiting. Like you say about Steve, absolutely spot on about Phillips. And I was thinking this when I was watching the Leyton Orient game. If he was any good, consistently good, he'd be at least in the Championship. He'd be in the Championship now.
Yeah.
And he's not. And the fact that nobody's come sniffing for him is, and I know he's being played maybe a little bit deeper, he's at the level he probably is at. And I think that's where most of the squad is at, with the exception of DKD, Bland, Clear, a few of the others. That is pretty much what we've got. We've got a squad that is about 10th, 8th in the league.
Is it fair to say, because you talked about some standout players there, you mentioned DKD, Reyes clearly certainly caught the eye of many.
Yeah.
And it's also fair to, Conor Horan spoke very highly of him. He had a quiet match a couple of weeks ago. He texted the boss saying, "Can I have a word?" And he says, "I want to be more unpredictable and I want to be better." And what it showed is when he comes up against an experienced defender, he finds it a little bit harder. Listen, fantastic player, absolutely fantastic. His assist ratio, his goals, absolutely fantastic. But they're just really good League One players, aren't they? Because I don't see any, and that might just be me, play any higher than a good League One team. Steve?
I think Cleary, if he keeps going as he is going, there's potential there. You can see there is potential there for a lower Championship side, maybe mid-table. I think you watch the likes of Kelly, for me, as he's progressing, he could be a Championship player. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But then you are going into the realms of, I like Bland. Yeah, I like Jürgen Ethan. But are they sort of reaching their level? Will there not be much more to come from them? Which is good for us because it'll get us top half of League One. But if we were lucky enough to go up, I don't see our squad as a Championship squad at all. And then we just end up doing what we normally do, which is bounce up and down, don't we?
That's the yo-yo effect, isn't it? Right, let's have a look then. So far, we're almost halfway into the season. Let's come up then with our preferred starting 11. So the best players in the best positions that we've used from early August up to now. I'll let you understand. So let's first of all, before we do anything, what formation are we going for? Are we going 4-4-2? Are we going 3-5-2? What we want to do, lads?
Well, he's playing basically 4-2-3-1, isn't he? Or that's roughly what he's trying to play.
Okay.
Which for me, I wouldn't play because we haven't got a striker. But DKD is not a striker. Yeah, he's scored goals and he pops up with some really good finishes, but he's not a striker.
No.
We're lucky in the fact that he can get into positions and that we do get goals from midfield. But I think, and we said it last show, our first signing in January has got to be a focal point up front, centre forward, striker, whatever you want to call it. But that's got to be it, surely to God.
I know. Well, it's funny, you know, because we were messaging on that Leighton Orient game, and you're right, Steve, and I said it on the last podcast. We need a centre forward, maybe a target man. But for goodness sake, the goals that we give away, we're crying out.
Oh God, yeah.
Sorting the fullback situation out, and Erland de Givney, I mean, certainly de Givney has regressed this season. I know he's been played out of position. We need somebody with Shepherd. We just need somebody in there who can calm the bloody hell out of them out, because they're a bag of nerves when they get the ball at the feet.
Shepherd's a good.
A big man at the top. We need a big man at the back who can tell them to chill out.
Shepherd obviously did wonders last season. Bradford wanted to keep him, and you can see he's a good player. But he needs somebody at the side of him shouting at him all the way through the game, because some mistakes he makes, and number of times he gets caught out of position. You'd look at him and you think, God, he's crap. But we know he's not. It's got to be that Roberts type player. But Roberts,
he's 10 years younger.
Yeah, but it's true though, isn't it? It's true.
It's the Roberts McDonald situation, isn't it? When McDonald that came in and sort of took over the captaincy. You had the leader at the back constantly, and when one left to go to, was it Birmingham? Somebody was ready-made to fill his shoes, knew what needed to be done, and you need like that master and the Jedi at the back just to sort of sort it. So in goal, Murphy Cooper got to be at it. Yeah.
Do you know what? I wish we could sign him. I know we won't, but I have been really, really, of all the keepers that we've had over the last 3 or 4 seasons, he's the one keeper, and I know people will say he's too small. Load of bollocks, too small. Don't be so stupid. He's kept us in many a game, and saved us many points.
Yeah.
So at the back then, who stood out? I know there's not much choice, but you know.
Well, I like Ogburton. I like Watson. I mean, I do like Georgie Gent, but obviously he's had that huge injury. It's going to take him a while to get back in, isn't it?
Yeah. So
we're struggling for left back. You're struggling for if you take Gent and Ogbetter out of it, you're looking at Earl. Oh, let's be honest, you can run faster than Earl, Carlo.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, I would definitely.
I'll tell you what,
a bad leg.
I'll back you in 100 meters.
Yeah, me and all. So left back, actually, we are struggling. For me, my back four at minute, if they were all fit, would be Watson. It'd have to be Roberts, Shepherd, and I do like Georgie Gent, but Gent or Ogbetter. Gent would be first choice, but that'd be my back four if they were all fit.
I agree.
Yeah. So you want 2 sitting in front of those, yeah?
Yeah.
4-2-3-1, did you say?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it Connell? You put
Connell and Bland. Connell and Bland, isn't it? We know it is.
Yeah. I mean, I've said it last about Bland. I think it's sometimes awkward, isn't it? Because he does a lot of good work, and it sometimes goes unnoticed almost. But I think the number of times he stops people, he never stops running. Might not score the goals, but for a young lad, he's never looked out of place almost when I see him play. So who's in front of those two then?
You're gonna.
Where are you playing Kelly?
Come back into it.
Where are you playing Kelly?
In one of them 3.
Yeah.
For me.
See, I think again another one like you mentioned, Jorgen Nathan, and he didn't have a good game on Saturday, and that's what you're going to get with some young players. They're going to play Whereas Bland and Kelly are probably 8 out of 10 every week. He'll have a 9 out of 10 and maybe a 5 out of 10 and then a 9 out of 10. And that's the only thing you've got to manage. And I think he just did not impact the game at all. I'm not writing him off. I like the lad and I like, his effort and everything, but I'd have him on, I don't know, more on the bench for me.
And I think he sort of what typifies Barnsley at the moment. That we just need more consistency from some of them, don't we? Like we know this. Yeah. We've seen younger really well. I thought
when he's buzzing, he makes things happen. Yeah. And he's learned from that red card that he got early on in the season. And I can't fault his effort, and I like him, and I hope he makes it. But if you want your best 11, I don't think he's in your best 11 at the minute.
No. So you talked about Kelly. I mean, you want him on the bench. You want him in there. You need to sort it out, boys, but you need to stay fair. It is the season to be jolly. So just have a discussion. I need to know what this team looks like.
Well, DKD for me is more of a midfielder.
He's a number 10
wider player than for me. He's not a centre forward.
Okay,
not a centre forward at all.
No.
So, so is he in that 3 then as well in the centre, or is he up top? Why are you
going? Well, if it's 4-2-3-1, you've got to have Cleary in that 3, haven't you?
Yeah.
Kelly in that 3, and it's another, which is what is that going to be? Phillips?
No, don't be so silly. You've been drinking again, haven't you? Stop it. Yeah, that 3 for me. That 3 for me would be Cleary, Kelly, and DKD. That's because it's an attacking 3, and all 3 of them can get forward from midfield. Definitely.
But also, there's a work rate between those 3.
There's work rate, there's movement, they make things happen, they're exciting, and that's what you've got to do. You've got trouble defences, haven't you? You can't be static, and then 3 will move all day long.
So 4-2-3-1, I mean, it don't leave many, but, The one then, Steve, come on.
We've not signed him yet, mate. He's coming in January. Because for me, we haven't got anybody. I mean, that young lad, we've not really seen much of him. He's not really had a run as such because he hasn't. But I don't think we've got a player that can play that actual centre forward role. I really don't think we have.
No, it looks a decent team, and we know what we need, don't we? I think everybody does. If anything, we're probably in a.
Would you say, Carlo, that we're probably in a better position because some Januaries we've wanted like 5 or 6 players, and this January we don't need. Well, I mean, you could always have loads of players. We don't need 5 or 6. We need 2 or 3 in key positions, and we're not that far off, are we? We don't need to rip that 11 up and start again.
And it should be. Listen, it's never easy, especially forward players. But there is a specific way we play, so there shouldn't be any misbuys because we've got that identity back a bit of how we like to play. So they should know that fits him, that won't fit him. You know what I mean? It's a bit like when you were on about the 3. And I know, Russell's played here and he's played there, same as Phillips. It just doesn't fit, does it? Clearly fits that role, and he works his socks off because I know work rate is something for Hurahan. He needs to see it, doesn't he? Don't turn like an oil tank. You turn around, you go back, you get the ball back. And I think I think it's probably easier this time as well, maybe, or a bit easier to attract players, given the fact that we've got a new manager that's got some talent in his squad. I mean, DKD. Everybody's talking about Reyes Cleary. I saw a podcast the other day about the ones to watch in League One. Not just about the goals, but did he have 3 goal assists or in the last?
It's like goal contributions, isn't it? Like the contributions and assists and stuff he makes. And how refreshing is that we hear that he text the manager and gone, can I sit down? He's reflected on his performance and said, how can I get better? I mean, that's refreshing to hear that, isn't it?
And he did an interview with a podcast, which is like a League One podcast. And they were talking about how humble he was, his wishes for 2026, and it was all related to the team. It was all about the team, wanting to get there, how settled he is at Barnsley, how he feels that the coach gets him and can really help him become a better player. So I'm I suppose a lot of eyes on the club as well, because that's the players you need to hold on to. You know, your Kellys, your Blands, your Clearys. But in January, you know, whether we have a director of football or not, we need to get the right buys. Otherwise, all the good work that's been done and that's been put in during the summer by Connor and the staff, it's just for nothing, is it? We seem to be able to, you know, it's there or thereabouts. It just needs the final few pieces. Well, we know that. We know about the festive period and the fixtures. So I think it's time to look back at 2025. Not football related, because we do that every week, don't we? So 10 questions, boys. Now, some are quite easy because obviously Steve's been to a party. Some may be a bit harder. If you want, you can, you know, together, you can liaise and see what's what. So question number 1. Where did NATO hold their international summit in 2025?
Is he taking the piss?
You know why they call it a summit, though, don't you?
Summit.
Yeah, because they've got something to talk about.
I'll give you the clue.
I must have got that out of the cracker tonight. Jesus Christ!
It's close to my heart. The country where it was is close to my heart.
Argentina.
Germany.
Oh, so it was in Holland then, was it?
Yes, but it wasn't in Rotterdam or Amsterdam. But NATO, security, law, where could it possibly be?
Hey.
Yes, well done, boys. Now, I know Steve's been talking about this quite a lot, so we should know this. Which Asian country experienced large anti-government protest in September 2025 that led to the Prime Minister's resignation?
Is this a Barnsley FC podcast or just a general knowledge podcast?
Back at the year 2025. Of course, I tried a quiz about 2025 football. He had 3 questions, and that was it.
We're appealing to the intellectual podcast listener. So
yeah, we don't have any. We don't have any.
No, they're both listening tonight, apparently. So hopefully they'll be doing well. Why have I talked about this country, by the way?
I don't know. You might have done. You might not have done. Maybe I just said something to throw it out there. So which Asian experienced large anti-government protest that led to the Prime Minister's resignation?
Not Thailand, is it?
No. Ian is back safe. Not that Ian. Me other mate Ian. It was Nepal. Did you not see it on the news?
No, I didn't.
I must have missed the 6 o'clock news that day.
You were asleep, Ian. You were dozing, mate.
You should know this one. What type of tragic mass attack occurred at Bondi Beach in Sydney in December 2025?
Oh, they were shooting, weren't it?
Yeah,
very poor. Very poor. There was a big funeral today, actually. I want a youngest victim.
The 2025.
Can we cheer it up, Carlo? Can we cheer it up?
Lift it a bit, mate. Lift it a bit. Christ's sake.
The 2025 World Women's Handball Championship was jointly hosted by which 2 European countries?
Spain.
No.
Italy.
No.
Germany.
That's one of them. Belgium. So now you've got to think it's got to be a country around Germany, hasn't it?
Austria.
No.
Belgium.
Switzerland.
Hold on, what did you say, Ian?
Belgium.
No.
Oh.
Switzerland.
No.
What's near Poland?
No.
Holland.
That's near Germany.
Ian, did you say Holland, mate? Well done.
Holland.
Oh, Holland. Is it Holland?
In 2025, NASA confirmed the return of which climate-linked oceanic condition that affects global weather patterns?
I tell you what, you drive me to drink.
I wish some fucker would drive me. I can't take car out. I'll ask where to take me. What sort of questions are these? These are for intelligent folk.
I know. I did say to you on WhatsApp, don't make it too hard. My brain can't cope.
I went to ChatGPT and I said, I'm doing a quiz with Ian and Steve. Can you get me questions that they will get? And they came back and they said, Steve might not
be fucking silly. Anyway,
you don't know, do you? Oh,
I haven't got a clue, mate.
Right, tell you what then.
Try next one.
we'll go straight to the better part. Right, boys.
There's a
Football.
better part.
Football. Between you, there have been 10 teams with the word City that have played in the Premier League since the inception of the Premier League. So 10 teams with the name City in their name. Can we name it, please?
Cardiff City.
Cardiff City, yeah.
Manchester City.
Manchester City, yes.
Stoke.
Stoke City.
Yeah. Stoke, yeah. Wow.
Coventry
No.
City.
Yeah, Bristol.
Bristol City, yes. No.
Bristol City. No, Bristol City. No, Coventry City.
Coventry is yes. Yeah. Yeah.
We've got 4.
How many is there?
10.
10.
Oh.
We've
I'm
got
working
4.
at 8, you know.
Well, you should know one. You should know one really well because they, against all odds, won it at some point.
Leicester City.
Leicester City, well done.
So we've got 5. We've got 5. 5 to get. This could go on for a while.
Oh, that's another listener lost.
Come on.
City. Oh, Bradford City.
Bradford City, well done.
Oh, very good.
Do they have Cardiff? Did I say Cardiff and
You said
Swansea?
Cardiff.
Cardiff and Swansea.
Swansea, you haven't said, so that's another one.
So we've got 4 to get.
Why is it Swansea City? I never knew that.
Yeah.
I always
yeah.
thought it was Swansea.
You only need 3 more. You only need 3 more.
City.
3 more.
City.
Coventry. Hull City.
Hull City, well done.
Oh, I say.
Now you need
I'm not looking at Google on this. Norwich City.
You got it. Yeah, Norwich City.
How many's left?
1.
1 left.
Yeah. I think, what was his name?
Come on, Ian, Google a bit quicker, mate. For Christ's sake, I can't even see my phone.
Was it, which striker did we have that scored? Did he score 3 or 4 against him? Was it Craig Davies, was it?
Craig David?
Not Craig
Good
Davies.
singer. Very good singer. There's a lot of good work in garage, apparently. Different sort of garage.
I'll give you a clue.
Thank
Go
God
on.
for that.
No, I don't know. I don't want to give you a clue.
Oh, he's not getting.
They were in our league last year.
Right.
They went up. They were promoted
Into the Championship.
into the Championship.
I've done.
So far, you've got Manchester, Cardiff, Norwich. Hold on, my phone's gone off. You've got Manchester, Cardiff, Norwich, Swansea, Bradford, Leicester, Coventry, Hull and Stoke. You're missing 1.
Well, I'm bugging it right now.
The interval.
Give us another clue. Is there a celebrity? Is there a celebrity from this town?
There probably is, but I wouldn't know who. There's probably loads, to be fair.
Birmingham.
Yes. Well done.
Who?
Birmingham.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, I should have got that.
Sounds
Yeah.
quick now. I bloody. If I can't get Birmingham City, it's a bad do, innit?
Now, listen, it's Thursday
Did we
evening.
win? Did we
Yes,
win?
you got all 10. Now, this is what you could have had, but yeah. Plans for over the festive period, boys. Steve, is there any matches you're going to, not going to? You got your Liverpool tickets, haven't you?
I've got my Liverpool tickets. That's sorted. Probably go Boxing Day.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, quiet one this year because kids are all out and about and off somewhere else. So just me and our loss. So yeah, just a quiet one this year.
Nothing wrong with that. It's good, isn't it? Good. Ian, similar for you. I don't think you said you can't make any of the matches because obviously you've got a bit to travel for. Some of the away.
I was hoping to go to Wigan on New Year's Day, but my lad's got a party on New Year's Eve, so there's no way he'll be in any fit state to go. So, but yeah, I'm one of many who missed out by about 30 minutes on the Liverpool tickets. So I'm in a waiting list now. The ticket office confirmed they're not going to apply them other 3,000 tickets. But if we do get them, training it in, taking half a day, we'll see you in Liverpool, our kid.
Definitely.
Steve, we'll see you in there.
It's somebody was saying because and I get television get the pick and they get the date, and I get to play on a Thursday against Arsenal. But when you think if that would have been on a Saturday,
they're playing Arsenal. We've got Barnsley on the Monday. That's the big game.
I know. The warm-up match was against Arsenal. But it is a shame, isn't it? Because I know the following that Barnsley has. I know that age-old complaints come out. Oh, they only come out. They only go away when we play a big teams. Well, for some people it is, isn't it? And why not? There's no right or there's no wrong. But imagine if that would have been on a Saturday or even on a Sunday.
Sunday would have been better. There'd been a lot more people would have gone on the Sunday, whether they were just part-time supporters or not. We'd have sold 10,000 quite easily. And I think we could still sell that other 3. They've got a few weeks to do it, but
I know. But anyway, so a relatively quiet one. But I don't know whether us 3 wise men are going to get together on a podcast over Christmas or not, or late after New Year.
You never know.
I mean, don't want to rub it in, especially Steve, because he does work a lot. But I've got 1 more day to go, and then I've got 2 weeks off.
Which Steve are we talking about?
Nobody knows what he's on about. He's lost it again. Been drinking.
I'm more than happy to come on. Maybe we should do a bit of a preview of well, definitely we'll do a preview of the Liverpool match, and let's see if we can get somebody on.
Get Mo Salah on. He's doing fuck all at minute.
Yeah, I mean, Jamie Carragher will be busy. But you know what? It'd be good to hear. Maybe we'll have a look. But even people that have played in it before, whether that's Stephen Foster.
you know who is going to come out. Adam Hamill will come out for woodwork because he's a scouser and he still lives up that neck of the woods. He'll come out for. Get up. You got contacts, Carlo. Get Adam Hamill on.
Right. Let me go in my phone book and see if we can start stalking him again. And boys, I'm sure you join me in wishing everyone a really sort of Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, lucky, whatever 2026.
12 points over Christmas.
Yeah. Good luck to Callum Simpson on Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
Opening up 7 bells after him.
No better way to finish the year than watching Callum Simpson. Who I suppose he's one of them he's risen. He's at a really, really good level now, but he's never forgot where he come from. He still sits in the Pontiac. He does his own tickets at the Garrison, handing them out, signing. He donated.
I'm sure he'll come on in New Year.
Yes, definitely after this fight.
We'll
get him on.
Yeah, no.
Don't rig him on before night, will you?
Boys. Let's try a meet up over the festive period. Well, we'll see what stage Steve's in, because if there's no kids and it's just him and his lass, then But I'm sure we can get a date set. Enjoy your Christmas. Thank you for everything you've contributed over this past year, and let's see where 2026. Maybe we can all meet again at Wembley. Maytime.
Well, Ian's getting that new. You're getting that new car, aren't you, for Christmas, Ian?
Go on. There's a joke.
You said something about you were getting an Escort.
And on that note,
that's just between me and you, that.
Okay. Are we sharing? I'll throw a $5 in.
Anyway, down there in his left wing.
On that note, thank you all of us. Thank you for listening to the Reds Report. We'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. Enjoy your Christmas. Enjoy your time off. Be kind to each other. And we will see you soon.